All right, welcome Trinity Capital Corporation. This video is going to walk you through the process of submitting and tracking an incident. The best way to do this is to walk us through a fictional scenario. Pretend that I, as an L&B employee, walks in and I open up Pulse in the morning and Pulse is acting weird. So I need to submit an incident to IT to get this fixed. As you can see, I already have the EUD opened. And first of all, before I do anything, I'm going to check the headlines. Because it's possible that IT already knows about this issue and has it published, and I don't have to worry about it. It'll just be fixed in a little bit. So what I see under the headlines is that iSupport's going to be down over the weekend. That's not my problem. Pulse is having an issue in Santa Fe, so I'm going to open that up and view it. But that's really not my issue. That's not my problem. So I do think I need to submit an incident, and I'm going to do that. So to submit an incident, I click on Submit Incident on the left-hand side, and the form comes up. The very first field is category. This is a very broad category, but a very important one. We have 5 parent categories of administration, applications, hardware, network, and other. If you don't know what's causing your issue or you're not too sure what's going on, just submit it as other, and support will call you and you guys will fix it together and they'll recategorize it. But I know this is an application. So I'm choosing applications, which gives me a list of all the applications in TCC, and it's a lot, but I also know it's Pulse. So I'm going to click Pulse. Oh, wait a minute. Pulse is actually a parent category itself, and there's a lot of different applications in Pulse. But I know it's also the Pulse application in general, so I chose Applications, Pulse, and Pulse, and those are my categories. Now my priorities, it's very important. Please don't submit everything as a higher emergency. I know that's a lot of default modes people go into, but try to reflect upon the issue and ask yourself, can I get my work done? Is there a workaround? Am I affecting a customer directly? Those would definitely be a higher emergency priority ticket. So for right now, I am going to say I need to get my work done and I can't do it without Pulse. So this is a high priority. I'm not really affecting the customers, but I am affecting me and I need to get it done. So my fake Pulse issue is fake is not coming, or Pulse is not coming up correctly. And the description is the windows are not fully opening and are not being filled out. This is just a very fictional scenario. I'm using it to give you an example of how you're going to fill out these fields. So what I could also do, I'm not going to do it, but support loves all the information you can provide. So if you know how to take a screenshot, you could take a screenshot and attach it to this ticket so support can see what you're seeing. It's incredibly helpful. Or if your issue is with a file that's not opening, it may be corrupted, you could attach it to the ticket as well. The point to take from all this is give IT as much information as you can. There would be no such thing as too much information if you're submitting a ticket about Pulse. The more we know, the more targeted our efforts will be and the more quickly we can get it fixed. So there we go. I'm going to submit this ticket. And it's thinking, and there we go. Submit successful. My reference number is this long number. Now you can either write that down, or what actually happens as well is we receive an email. There it is, as soon as we submit a ticket. So my support incident ticket has been created. Here's my ticket number, the date I've opened, the description, and a link back to the EUD if I needed to ever go back and use it. So there we go. So let's say during the process, support gets my ticket and they call me up and they ask me a few questions and I give them some more information and then they say, okay, we'll call you back in a little bit. At least I have a warm fuzzy that IT is on the job. They're trying to fix my issue. But I just want to see what they're doing. So if I wanted to, I could go in and view all of my open incidents. And as we can see, the one I just put in is here right now. If I wanted it more, I could see all the detail. I see everything that IT has put into this ticket. I can even update them with other information. Say I found some new information, I can put it here. Or they did ask me to take a screenshot. I could come and attach a screenshot and send the update. But I could go here and get an up-to-date view of my issue, what IT is doing. Perhaps there's a hardware issue and they are ordering it, which means I'd get put on a status of in waiting, and I have to wait till they get the hardware fixed. But Still, I could go here and see exactly what's going on, so I never have to worry. Where is my ticket? What are they doing? What's going on? I can do it by viewing the incident right now. So I'm going to also walk us through a scenario of what happens when an incident is closed. So during all this, iSupport calls us and says, hey, MS patches happened last night. The updates happened and it really broke our server. We backed those patches out and we rebooted the server. Can you please check? So I check Pulse. Everything is great. You guys can please close the ticket. So what happens then is I get a little email that says, hey, your ticket has been closed. And if you want to view the ticket and all of the resolution that happened to get it there, you can click on this link. But the key is constant communication. You can be alerted when your ticket is opened, when it is closed, and you can follow those links in the emails to see where your ticket is in the process. And you can go back and view your incidents and notice you don't have any because your ticket was closed. This will only view open incidents, but you still have the record in your email. It's really as simple as that. So try to remember, view the headlines. Your support issue may already be known as being worked on. Submit the ticket and you'll get an email that's opened. View the incidents and see where it is in the process. Work with support to get the issue closed. You'll receive an email that is closed and you can get on with your day. Thank you for using iSupport.